start today's Caribbean Corner webinar. I'm going to let Tracy introduce herself first because she's going second today, and then Layla will take over, introduce herself, and go straight into the presentation. So, Tracy and Layla, welcome. Tracy, tell us who you are, where you're from, and your price, please.
Okay, so I'm Tracy. I head up the team at Central Detail. We have 7 boutique Caribbean hotels. And today I'm going to give away a £50 voucher and I'm going to give a room upgrade voucher for one of our hotels. So help you to convert a booking and also a little reward for you as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Tracy. Looking forward to seeing you in a moment. And Layla, hello, welcome.
Thank you. Yes, I am Layla from Virgin Voyages. I'm the first mate trade engagement and experience manager. And our prize today is £50 first mate loot.
Perfect. And Layla, it's all yours.
Thank you. Let me share my screen. The old classic. Can you see my screen?
I
Da-da-da.
can see it. Pop it into full screen and we're good.
There we go. Lovely.
Yep.
Perfect. Let's
All
get
good.
cracking. So, lots to talk about with Virgin Voyages. As always, we have so much going on in the world of Virgin Voyages. But as we like to remind you guys, our all-in voyage pricing. We have incredible value for money. So over $1,000 in value in that voyage fare. So you guys can rest assured knowing that you are promoting Virgin Voyages and we are super transparent in what we are offering sailors. They know exactly what is included in that voyage fare. So we do include our Wi-Fi. So regardless of what voyage fare choice that your sailors choose, they'll always have a level of Wi-Fi. They'll be able to stay connected and share all of their experiences on board. If you're anything like me, I like to post everything on my Instagram. So incredible that we include Wi-Fi. Our dining, a really talked about feature at Virgin Voyages, like everything. We include over 20 eateries, 6 of those are specialty dining, and there is no surcharges at all for those. Group fitness classes are also included, so whether your sailors are looking for a full health and wellbeing focused holiday or they are looking to just dip into some of our fitness classes, again, they can rest assured knowing that that is included in the voyage fare. Our incredible entertainment, we have a whole host of entertainment, first to sea productions, a festival of choice, as we like to say here at Virgin Voyages. And there is something for everybody when it comes to our entertainment as well. But that is all included. And then last but not least, our soda and water, which is really our still sparkling water, tea, drip coffee, non-pressed juices, and all of your soft drinks are included in that voyage fare. So top tips from us, we always break this out whenever we're posting any offers or any itineraries. We'll break this out so our sailors know exactly what is included, and you guys can do the same and just shout about all of these fabulous inclusions in our voyage fare. But we are here for Caribbean today, which is super exciting. So we have more recently dropped our winter 27-28 itineraries for Caribbean. So we have 3 to 5 night spontaneous escapes, and then we also have 6 to 8 night immersive journeys. So we've got Eastern and Western Caribbean, and of course we're offering that 100% kid-free energy that we offer on all of our lovely lady ships. But we really want to break it out because we know that not every sailor likes to sail the same. Everybody's looking for different experiences when it comes to their voyage. So we have 2 ships. We have the lovely Valiant Lady and Resilient Lady sailing the Caribbean in winter 27-28. 2 mindsets and 1 elevated experience. So Valiant Lady will be sailing our 4 to 5 night itineraries. We also do have select 3 and 7 night sailings as well. But these itineraries are built for the quick reset, that long weekend energy, high impact. So they're wanting to get on, have that short break, use slightly less time off annual leave. As we've just said, PTO friendly planning, and you're still getting that 100% kid free experience. We then have Resilient Lady, who will be sailing 6 to 8 nights. Plus, she has her 14 night transatlantic as well. So, if your sailors are looking for that longer experience, we have a transatlantic in there. But these itineraries are designed for deeper exploration, richer destination discovery, that cultural immersion, experience led itineraries always. So it depends on what your sailors are looking for from their experience. Are they looking to hop on for a short voyage? They're going to be sailing Valiant Lady for 5 nights. Or if they're looking for something slightly longer, looking to really immerse themselves in the destinations, they're going to then be going for Resilient Lady. But let's have a look at what those itineraries look like. So this is the lovely Valiant Lady on her 3 to 5 night escapes. So more energy, more weekends, and more Bimini. As you can see here, we are offering Bimini, our privately operated beach club in the Bahamas, on every single one of the sailings. So we know that that is an incredible feature that we offer our sailors. Everybody loves to go and immerse themselves at the beach club at Bimini. Customers can rest assured know that they're going to have a stop there. But we're also offering Costa Maya, Georgetown, Ocho Rio. These are absolutely beautiful destinations. We're going to Nassau. We have those speciality and holiday sailings as well. So if you guys are looking to really promote something out to your sailors, have that feature itinerary, we have our 7 night Western Caribbean holiday. We have 4 night Key West and Bimini New Year's. And then we have a 3 night post-Christmas reset. So this is where you can really dive into those marketing materials that we have on offer. We've got lots of our images, our videos, all of our destination imagery for Caribbean that you can dive into and, really make a song and dance out of these speciality and holiday sailings on the likes of Instagram, Facebook, wherever it might be. Let's then have a look at our 6 to 8 nights. So these are our Eastern and Western deep dives. So as we've said, more depth, more discovery, and more Caribbean. Beautiful destinations in here. You've got San Juan on our select sailings. You've got Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. Again, you've got Nassau on some of those select sailings as well. And those are the Eastern rotation. We then have the Western rotation. So you've got Roatan, Costa Maya, Belize City, Georgetown, Nassau again on some of those select sailings. These are absolutely beautiful destinations where sailors can go on and really immerse themselves in these itineraries and the culture that the destinations are offering. As a brand, we like to focus on longer stays in ports and overnights in ports where we can. And we also offer incredible shore excursions as well, which your sailors can really make the most of, and dive deeper into those destinations. But let's explore those 3 to 8 night getaways. So high energy escapes, whatever your sailors are looking for. We have over 30 sailings across the season. We have over 200 shore excursions as well. Absolutely beautiful shore excursions, which we'll come on to in a second. These are 12 brand new, fresh Eastern and Western Caribbean rotations. So we now have 4 ships sailing in the waters. And we've got Scarlet Lady, Valiant Lady, Resilient Lady, and Brilliant Lady. And we are looking to bring new itineraries. So with this launch, we've got 12 brand new itineraries for Eastern and Western Caribbean rotations. We are, of course, that kid-free product. So we have designed our lovely ladyships with adults in mind, with those later stays in ports, those overnights in ports. We have things like hammocks on the balcony. Your sailors are going on with other like-minded sailors who are looking for that kid-free experience. And there's none of that mum and dad guilt either when sailors are on board. They're not having a wander around and thinking, oh, I wish I would have brought the children. None of that. They can go on, they can let their hair down and enjoy their kid-free experience 100%. As you now know, we have those 2 distinct Caribbean rotations. So we're really focusing on separating those out. Spontaneous escapes are your 3 to 5 nights and your immersive journeys are 6 to 8 nights. And then you know about our always included luxury. So those over $1,000 in value included in that voyage fare, Wi-Fi, 20 eateries, essential drinks, fitness classes, and much more. Really elevating your sailors' experience on board. Now, sure things. One thing we do absolutely incredibly well, or one of the many things that we do incredibly well, is our sure things. And this is where you guys can really boost your commissions as well. So, lots to talk about. Some of our sure things highlights for these itineraries in particular. We've got Key West rum and cigar tasting tour. We have an all-inclusive beach day at Tipsy Turtle, catamaran to Stingray City, waterfalls of Demanga. I don't want to butcher that. Off-road adventure, reggae sail and snorkel. We've actually just had one of our fam trips sail and they did the catamaran to Stingray City and they said how incredible this experience was. As a brand, we focus on our shore things and we do more intimate experiences. So they're not hundreds of people at a time going around following someone with a clipboard. It's those really intimate experiences that your sailors are going to love. And we have a wide variety of all categories as well, whether they're looking for something relaxing, whether they're looking for something high energy, whether they are looking for something more cultural, whether they're looking for one of those once in a lifetime experiences. We have it all. We have a fantastic featured page on virginvoyages.com, which looks at all of our shore excursions. So once you have booked your sailors onto their experience, that is when you can start recommending these shore things. You know your sailors better than anyone. You can ask them what they like, what they're wanting out of their experience in these destinations, and promote these out. And this is where you're going to really boost your commissions on top of your earnings already. The beach club at Bimini. So, as we've mentioned, on those shorter itineraries, all of those itineraries have a stop at our privately operated beach club in the Bahamas, the beach club at Bimini. These images are absolutely beautiful, as you can see, but I really think they do not do this justice because once you are there, it is absolutely breathtaking. It is a lovely space. Once you arrive in Bimini in the Bahamas, it is a short transfer from the ship and it is a really seamless transition from ship to shore. So, the beach club is operated very much like the ship in that it is private for our sailors once they're on board or on land, should I say. Your bar tab works exactly the same. Your food is all included. Your Wi-Fi is included. You'll see familiar faces from the happenings cast around the beach club. There's places for relaxation. There's places for people to get really, really involved. We have a floaty party in here. We have activities on the beach throughout the day. The food is absolutely beautiful. Plenty of lounge space as well. So lots of lounges around that pool area, whether you're looking for the more active, lively side, or you're looking to go over to another space which is more relaxing. Lots of lounges on the beach as well. So sailors, will never struggle to find a lounger to completely relax and unwind. We also have offshore excursions sailing from here as well. So a lot of them pick up at the beach club at Bimini. So you can really enjoy that. And it is a full day stay as well. So you're arriving early and you're leaving late. So you do get a full day at the beach club to do with that what you will, whether you want to take a shore thing and then go to the beach club, whether you want to just spend the full day at the beach club. The opportunities are there for our sailors. And it is a really sailor-led experience on board Virgin Voyages. So they can, do what they like there. But beautiful space, no additional cost to come here. It's a really, really seamless transition. And then finally, we have our QR code. So we've talked about our itineraries here. We've talked about the beach club. If you are looking to find more materials, scan this QR code here or head on over to virginvoyages.com for those shore things. And we have firstmates.com. So hopefully you guys are all signed up to firstmates.com. If you're not, make sure you're signing up on there. That is where you can find these itineraries, our fact sheets. You can also find all of our shore excursions, our marketing materials, our webinars. They are all there for you to dive in and use those on your socials. But that is it from me. Shall I stop sharing my screen? I don't know if we've had any questions. I see some things popping through.
Awesome. Thank you very, very much. It's great to see them, and even better to see you trying to pronounce those words.
I know. I was like, oh,
That should be one of your questions.
yes, yes. I might do that at the end. We need a voice note from everyone helping me out. Hopefully Tracy knows.
Awesome. Thank you very much. If anybody has any questions for Layla, please pop them into the Q&A. I can just see one at the moment from Sheen, which is Layla, how far in advance were you able to see and book the shore excursions for our sailors?
So you can see them all on virginvoyages.com now. That is a sailor-facing website. However, you can hop over there and have a look at them. Your sailors can book it about 120 days in advance, depending on availability. They will see that pop up on the app as well. So as soon as they've booked with you, once they reach that the booking time, that shore excursions will start dropping in on the app. So even if they're not booking them through you guys, they can book that on the app as well.
Awesome. One question from Elizabeth. How do I arrange the time my clients on board the ship?
So fab question, Elizabeth. Thank you. All on the app. So once sailors have access to the app, they will then choose their embarkation time. It is, those earlier slots fill up fast. So you would advise customers to go on as soon as they can to book their embark time.
Perfect. What happens if you're like me and you plan on getting there at X amount of time and you're a little bit late? Is there any sort of allowance for that, or would you go to the back of the queue?
Yeah, our team are fantastic. They'll help you out. Obviously, we like for people to arrive at their allocated time. It makes for smooth sailing. Ignore the pun. But we like people to arrive when they've booked their slot. But the team are incredible. They'll help you out where they can. If you arrive too late, they're on hand there to answer any of those questions.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Very
Any other
welcome.
questions, pop them into the Q&A. We will answer them towards the end because we've got Tracy waiting, ready and raring to share with you her seven properties. It was seven properties, wasn't it? Seven boutique Caribbean properties. So Tracy, it's all yours. Thank you, Layla.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay. Make sure we get big enough. Right. Are we seeing everything okay, Sarah? Is that all there?
Yep, all good.
Okay, all good. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining us from everywhere you are around the world. Good to meet you. So my name is Tracy, and as I mentioned earlier, I head up the team at Essential Detail. And we have 7 boutique hotels across 4 Caribbean islands. So just to sort of get you into the feel, I've got one of our hoteliers just to do a very small voiceover to kind of sort of say what we're about.
The Caribbean isn't just a place, it's a feeling. Laughter of our people, the warmth of the sun, the rhythm that moves us all. Together we're shaping its tomorrow, caring for its beauty, celebrating its spirit, and sharing its magic with the world. Because the heart of the Caribbean's future beats in what we create today.
Okay, so I hope that kind of gets you in the feel there a little bit. Need to get rid of this, don't I? Hold on. So, oops, sorry. What's happened? Have I lost have I lost it? Hold on.
Nope, we can still see.
You can still see I've lost it on my screen, so that's weird, isn't it? Okay, right. Sorry, I've gone one slide too many. So, right. Hello, everybody. So, as I said, we have 7 hotels across 4 Caribbean islands. We have 2 hotels in St. Lucia, 1 hotel in Jamaica, 1 in St. Vincent, and then 3 hotels actually in Barbados. They are all independently owned. They are all quite different, other than the fact that they're boutique, which makes it quite challenging to present them all in literally sort of 10-15 minutes. But we try and make things easier for you because all of our hotels kind of come under what we call a common ethos. So I'm going to make it easy and start with the ethos first of all. So the hotels themselves, as I mentioned, are boutique. Our smallest hotel is actually only 12 rooms, and our largest is 52 rooms. They are all owner managed, which means when you stay at the hotel, you are very likely to bump in and meet the owner, probably maybe even have a drink with them. They'll engage with your guests, and they're very much on hand. All the staff, many of them have been with them many, many years. Some of them start at the age of 15, and literally it is the only job they ever have. We kept everybody on through the pandemic because obviously it's their livelihood, it's their life, and we paid them whatever we could afford to pay them and kept them on. So all our staff are here, whether they were there pre-pandemic, and they're all still here today. Because of the interaction that our staff have with our guests, the guests very much do become friends. And this then is proven even more in the fact that we have a really, really high volume of repeat guests. And you do find quite often, if they like one of our hotels, they then actually endeavour to go to one of the other islands and go to one of the other hotels as well. Where we work well with you as with the trade, and we do encourage very much trade bookings. We don't try to take bookings away from you and get people to book directly. If they come direct, they come direct. But if they originally came from you, then we will always ask them as a repeat guest to go back to their original booking source. But we will deliver individual guest requirements. So whether you want something like Santa to rock up on a jet ski with a bunch of presents on his back, just let us know, we can do that. If you want us to set up like an engagement lunch or dinner as a surprise, we can do that. But what I think really works well a lot of the time is just simply for you, when you have a booking, to send us a note. We will place that note very strategically in the guest room, and normally we put something next to it, like a bottle of champagne, a bottle of wine, and the guest actually will think that that is from you. So it's a very personal touch that you can add on from there. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, you can have that actually delivered to the client's room. We very much focus on added value and quality. We're not into heavy discounts and like creating a very low cost product. We like to reinvest back into our product, and we like to exceed expectations. And again, the bonus there is for you is obviously the higher the price of the holiday, the more commission you make, but you actually know that you're selling something that is quality. You can sell us with confidence. We're highly rated on all the review sites. So on TripAdvisor and any of the review sites, you'll normally find us, and if not at the top, very, very near the top. Our wedding packages and romance packages are all bespoke. And the reason for this is not to make them expensive or anything. It's just that normally your wedding day is probably one of the best days of your life. Giving birth, etc., is also very good. But your wedding day, so why do you want to build, actually buy something off the shelf in a bronze, silver, or gold package? We want to make it special and stand out. We offer extended stay options, so if anyone wants to stay for a very longer period, let us know and we'll do something special for them. Because the hotels are very small, you are able to do buyouts and all our contract rates roll over. So currently you can actually book 2028, 29, and we will guarantee the pricing that for, there won't be any increases. It will be guaranteed. All the hotels are very sustainable and they often, most of them have some sort of giving back program, which I'll mention on a couple of them as we go through. So I'm just going to kind of delve into the hotels, but just really briefly, I'm not going to go on about how many rooms and how many swimming pools or anything. It's just really to give you a feel of what the properties are about. So I'm going to start in St. Vincent. So we have good airlift directly into St. Vincent from the US and from other islands in the Caribbean. From the UK, you can fly directly from Heathrow on Virgin into St. Vincent. And if you have clients that prefer British Airways, they need to go via Barbados. Now, this is a private island. Now, some people think immediately it's a private island, it's going to be expensive, it's going to be pretentious, it's going to be unaffordable. It's not. It is a 4-star private island, and it's what we call barefoot Caribbean. It's Robinson Crusoe style. It is just 29 cottages. So again, it is small. That's about the average of our hotels, around that sort of 29, 30 mark. You fly into St. Vincent, it's a short transfer from the airport of about 20 minutes, and then you get on the little ferry here that takes you across. There's St. Vincent in the background, across to the island. It takes literally about 5 minutes. You could swim it. The transfer on the ferry is completely complimentary, and they do run 24/7. So you can just ding the bell on either side of the island, and the ferry will appear and take you from one side to the other. The hotel is mainly all-inclusive. We can do a bed and breakfast, but because it is an island, most people do really tend to opt for the all-inclusive package. So it does include breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all your beverages, and there is a certain amount of non-motorized water sports. You will find most of our hotel, or all our hotels actually only offer non-motorized, and it is mainly more of a sustainable issue, and the fact that a lot of them have reefs and they just want to keep the fish and sea life, as it should be. So what I really like about this hotel, and to me, kind of its standout features, are that you can have dinner, lunch, or breakfast, and you're in your own private gazebo. And whether it's 2 people or 10, we have different size gazebos, but it is almost private dining, as you can see in the image here. And you just look across the water. You just look across the water until across to St. Vincent. The other area that I actually like is that you have, is that you have a swim up bar, which is in the ocean. And it's literally you just swim out from here, and all your drinks here are served in coconuts. So you literally, there's no glasses or anything. All your cocktails, etc., are served in coconuts. And then we all know if we walk to work and you smell bread, it tends to put a big smile on your face and you feel really happy. So every day at Young Island, they actually make bread. They make 6 different loaves, sorry, and they're served throughout the day, again at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you just have those amazing, lovely views. So that is St. Vincent, our little 4-star private island in the Caribbean. I'm now going to move on to St. Lucia, where we have 2 properties, one on the north of the island and one on the south of the island. So I'm going to start with East Winds, which is actually up here between Castries and Rodney Bay Marina. It takes approximately, if you're flying in from the UK, it's going to take you approximately an hour and a half up the coastline to get up to here. If you're flying in from the US and Canada, you're more than likely going to fly into the local airport, and we're literally only just 15 minutes away from the local airport. You can helicopter up, you can do a road transfer from the international, or you can do a boat transfer depending on what time your flight actually arrives. Now, East Winds is a really, really special hotel. And I will say for those of you that are in the US and Canada, our occupancy here is actually about 80% UK. And the US and the Canadians have not really discovered this property. Again, it's that medium-sized property in our portfolio of just 30 cottages. It is what we call a luxury all-inclusive resort. And it says there that it delivers a five-star experience. It's actually a 4.5-star hotel. It cannot be five-star because it only has one restaurant and it doesn't have a desk in the bedroom. But who wants a desk in the bedroom unless you're really going out there to work, which I'm sure most of you don't want to do. All our inclusions are premium to the extent that we don't serve Prosecco, we serve champagne. You'll have a fully stocked minibar on arrival with full-size bottles of red and white wine. We offer a wealth of experiences within the hotel. So things like romology, chocolate making, learning about all the plants, all your water sports, all of that is actually included within the hotel rate. Our repeat guest visitation here, and I think this really speaks for the hotel, is actually 70% from November through to March. So I've actually met a lady when I was down there last time. She goes twice every year. She's been going for 12 years, and no, you can't have her phone number. We do specialize very much here in weddings. It really is a specialized product here. The wedding, and it's just really a little story I'd just like to tell you again. I think that sums up East Winds. When the couple arrive to get married, they meet with the wedding planner as normal. They meet with the chef, which is fairly normal, and then they meet with the head gardener. And the head gardener takes the bride around the gardens and she selects her bouquet of flowers from the gardens at East Winds. Then Sylvanus, the head gardener, puts the bouquet together. He puts all the flowers and the scene of the wedding and the colour scheme all through the wedding for her. And then basically, providing the bride and groom spend 7 nights, the whole wedding package is a gift from the hotel to the bride and groom. And I don't think you can actually get a better wedding package than that. And what's more, we only do one wedding a week here at East Winds. So we have a lovely hotel team. And what I like about this hotel is that when you go to dinner, the restaurant really, really is on the beach. It's silver service dining in the evening. It's farm to table. There are no house wines. And remember, this isn't a 5-star hotel. There is no house wines. All the wines are actually paired from the cellar, 2 reds, 2 whites, and 2 rosés every night. And yes, this is a swim up bar, and people think, okay, well, all hotels have swim up bars. Again, this is a bit different. It is a self-service swim up bar. So you literally go behind the bar, all premium branded drinks. You learn how to make your cocktails. And if you're as good as I am, you get lots of tips and you can afford to go back for the following year. And here's just a picture really here of the wedding bouquet and also the color scheme going through the wedding that I mentioned earlier. And really, just the last thing I like about this hotel is all the tips that are left. So there's a service charge within the rate, but people quite often, guests like to leave tips. And what they do with all the tips is at the end of the year, the general manager and the owner go out and they actually go and buy all the school uniforms and all the books for the staff's children or their nieces and nephews. And then they're invited in at the beginning of the school following year and they're actually given all their books and all their school uniform. And that is one of the reasons why the staff love working at East Winds, because they have that reassurance. So Rabot Hotel from Hotel Chocolat, and Hotel Chocolat is just coming into the US and Canada, and it really is the best chocolate in the world. So, but I'll let you find out for yourselves. But 2 English guys decided that they wanted to make the best chocolate in the world. So they actually went out to find the oldest cacao farm that they could find. And they found that farm actually at the Rabot estate in St. Lucia. And they actually bought the estate and they loved and learned everything they could about chocolate. They loved what they did so much that they decided to build some lodges. So it's located down here in Sophia, about literally 45 minutes from the international airport and about an hour from the more local airport that you may fly in from the US. You have three experiences in one here. So you have the organic cacao farm, where you can learn all about the process of making chocolate and get to make your own chocolate bar. You have the Rabo Hotel, which is where you stay 1,000 feet above sea level. And then you have the project chocolate, which is where you really do learn how to make that bar of chocolate. So when you, what I like about this hotel is even though it is 1,000 feet above sea levels, a little 10-minute ride down in the little courtesy minibus will take you down to a very secluded natural beach. There is a small hotel down here, and you can charge anything back to the main hotel. The hotel is bed and breakfast or right through to all inclusive, and you can mix board bases during your stay. So if you want to go out a bit, you can actually have bed and breakfast that day and not waste your money having all inclusive. But then a day that you're at the hotel, you may want to take all inclusive. Down on the pool deck, we have literally an honesty bar. So you literally just serve your drinks and write in the book. All the food has some sort of cacao chocolate in it, even the ketchup. My favorite drink is the white chocolate mojito. You get to plant your own cacao tree, which in 10 years' time you can go back and they'll find it for you. And you can actually go around the estate. And we work with somebody called, or a group of ladies called Helen's Farmers, Helen's Daughters, and they are female farmers that we support in St. Lucia. So moving on to Barbados, we have three properties here. So the properties we have here, I'm going to just quickly show you on this map, but we have one here in Barshiba, which is our smallest hotel, the Atlantis. We have another over here called Little Good Harbour, and then we have one right down here called South Point. So the Atlantis Inn, as I said, is our smallest property. And I'd say to you, think of it as a restaurant with rooms. The restaurant is just currently being upgraded. It was an old railway station. There's a lot of history, and it's on the east coast of Barbados. So it's on the rugged side of Barbados. Every time I go to Barbados, I always spend 2 or 3 nights here. It's just so relaxing and so lovely. The rooms are just oversized, really tastefully decorated. You can walk along the beach here on this side of the island for 2 hours, and you probably won't even meet a soul. You can't do that pretty much anywhere else in the Caribbean, let alone Barbados. And the views when you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner are absolutely stunning. The hotel comes on a bed and breakfast rate, and you can actually upgrade to half board if you want to. So moving on to Little Good Harbour, this is on the west coast of Barbados. Again, this is really high on repeat visitation, and again, a little bit unheard of for the US and Canadian market. We do get some of them, but it is predominantly British that stay at this hotel. It's selling extremely well. We are pretty much almost closed out for the whole of Q1 2027. So the hotel is situated behind. It has 1, 2, and 3 bedroom suites. Some of them are duplex. It is a villa style hotel, but with hotel facilities. So it has 2 swimming pools, a beachfront, and a really outstanding restaurant. The restaurant itself is called the Fish Pot, and it is one of the top 10 restaurants in Barbados. And what really I love about this hotel is that it's just in a really, really local fishing village. And this is actually my daughter here having a very much surprise engagement at this hotel. So very dear to my heart. And then we have South Point literally on the south point of Barbados. It's a new hotel, completely been refurbed, quite nautical looking. Fantastic to work with cruises. So if you need a cruise pre or post stay, they have no minimum stay here. It is literally a one night. We're quite happy to let clients stay. Again, they have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom accommodation, so they're great for families as well. It's located right down here, as I said, on the South Point, so very near the airport, just 15 minutes, and then to the port, it's literally about 25 minutes. Again, it has a rugged beach. It's very well centered for anything that you want to do on the south of the island. So whether you want to go and see racehorses, bathing in the sea, go and play golf. But as you can see, even the 1 bedroom rooms actually have a kitchen facilities. And the hotel, it doesn't offer all inclusive, but it does offer all other board bases. So just to come to our final hotel, which is Jamaica, and that is the famous Jamaica Inn. And this is a hotel that if you are on one of the cruises that we were talking about earlier today, you could actually come and visit the hotel for the day and have a day pass. And if you've got time and the cruise stops for long enough. So it's up here in Ocho Rios. You can fly into Kingston or Montego Bay. It's an hour and a half from either of them. Or if you have clients coming in on a private jet, then it's just 15 minutes from the airport. It really is an iconic hideaway. It's our largest hotel. It offers everything from bed and breakfast through to all inclusive with a dine around. So we do encourage guests to go out. We have an age group pretty much from people in their 20s and 30s. And the last time I was there, I met someone who was 92. So literally it works for any age group at all. I love the way that they bring breakfast. They balance these trays on the head. They walk across the croquet green and they don't touch the tray with their hand at all. I don't know how they do it.
This meeting is being recorded.
And the paddleboard instructor is little Shadow here on the boat. So it's an iconic hotel. This is the family. They've had it nearly 70 years. The two daughters are now taking it over. It is where Sir Winston Churchill used to go and paint his watercolors. It's where Marilyn Monroe had her honeymoon. And it's great because it has loads of excursions that are included in the bed and breakfast rate. So whether you want to go cooking with the chef and go to the market, whether you want to play croquet and rosé, whether you want to do a James Bond night on the beach on a Thursday, it is the hotel where the original drink, Shaken Not Stirred from the Bond movie, was devised. So there's a huge amount included. So just to wrap up, if you need any extra information, I will follow up on email, but our website has all our training manuals and maps. We do our own webinars from time to time. We do have our own roadshow events in the UK running in July, and we will be in Manchester, Birmingham, and then down in Hertfordshire and then down in Hampshire. So if any of you are interested in that, let us know. We do offer very, very good agent rates. So if anyone's going out, let us know. More than happy to help with that. And we do have incentive and educational trips as well. So thank you very much, everyone. I think it probably went on a bit longer and took advantage. It was only two of us today, but thank you for your time. And if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Tracy. We have had a couple of people that have been asking for sort of more in-depth questions with regards to weddings. So I've popped your email in the chat, but I've also dropped that person an email and just said if you reach out directly, because I thought that the packages that you gave were very thorough anyway. So yeah, there may be something else that she needs to know. So thank you for that. I can see Ismail is here. Ismail, are you there? Can
Hello,
see the
yes.
name.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How
How
are
are you?
you?
Sorry, I
I'm doing
forgot that you was
well.
in Mexico, so it's very early for you today.
Yeah, no, actually, yes, but I'm in Cancun right now, but it's showing 9 a.m. So for me right now it's 8:45. But I was
Ah,
thinking that I
okay.
was on time. I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry, don't worry. So we are good. So Ismail, if you introduce yourself and if you want to go and share your presentation, you've got your 15 minutes, so that's good.
Yeah,
So thank you,
I
Tracy,
will try to
and thank
do.
you, Layla. We'll come back to you in a moment.
Okay. So hello everyone. My name is Ismael Bravo, BDM for Ocean Hotels. So I will give you the last update that we are having in our amazing property, Ocean Signature Resorts in Mexico, Dominican Republic, and Jamaica destination. So I'm gonna share my screen with you. And just let me know if you see when I'm moving my screen.
Yep, I can see it. It's kind of on the side at the moment. Can it
Okay.
be pulled or
Okay.
centralized? That's it. Yep, good, good.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So let's go. So before to tell you who we are in the Caribbean, remember that we are part of this amazing company, H10 Group, that has 70 hotels around the world. When I'm saying around the world, so remember that we are in Spain, Germany, Italy, Lisbon, Portugal, United Kingdom, and different cities around Europe. So here you have all the brands. Ocean Hotels is our all-inclusive brand, Ocean Signature, Mexico, Dominican, and Jamaica. The one is our luxury hotels in European cities, in Barcelona and Porto. H10 Horizon Collection is our premium seafront hotels in Spain, and H10 Hotels, our unit hotels in Spain and different cities around. So here, for example, we have H10 Madison Barcelona, we are in Madrid, we are in in Rome, in Venice, in London, and then we have our other brand, the one is like more urban luxury boutique hotels. We have the one Barcelona, the one Palacio da Anunciada in Lisbon, and the new one that we opened about a couple months ago is the Monumental Palace Porto, the one Alma Paris in downtown. And then H10 Horizon Collection is our oceanfront properties in the Canarian island. And then let's go to the Caribbean hotel. So remember that we are all inclusive 24-hour. We have unlimited fine dining. You have room service 24-hour. You have exclusive suites like rooftop, swim up, master suite, royal master suite. So different rooms category that you will see available with all the tour operator. We have entertainment thing. We have our privilege category that you have premium unlimited drinks, butler service, diving and water sports as part of the activities on this hotel. Let's go to talk about Ocean El Faro, Dominican Republic. So in Dominican Republic, we have two hotels. Ocean El Faro is located in Ubero Alto, just 45 minutes away from Punta Cana Airport. So the hotel has been awarded last December with 4 diamonds. So this is very important to know the high-end quality that we are offering on this property. So it's a property with family section and El Beso adults only section. Here you have our lobby and lobby bar, piano bar for those romantic people that they want to have something intimate moment, in the lobby, so they can go to the piano bar, and then all the rooms category that we have available on this property. El Beso section. El Beso section is our adults only category as part of the family property. Ocean El Faro, so you have your separate front desk, so you have separate area for those people that they want to stay away from the kids, and then a la carte dining, Pez Vela. Route 66 is the one that we open from 6 p.m. until to 6 a.m. Stay house. Bowling alley, this is a great value that we offer in our hotel. So no extra charge for the bowling alley. Lazy River. And then let's go to see our new renovated Ocean Blue in Bávaro area. Bávaro is about 20-25 minutes away from Punta Cana Airport, very close to downtown for those explorers that they want to leave the bachata and they want to go to any special restaurant or bar. So the hotel has a great location in Punta Cana area. Here you have the large property. So remember that we have completed our renovation on this property, and this is part of the new image, the new concept that we are giving to this property, the new lobby and lobby bar, the Junior Suite Deluxe Garden View, Privilege Junior Suite Honeymoon, Privilege Junior Suite, Deluxe Pool View, and then all a la carte dining, as you know, Mexican, Italian, snack restaurant, Villa Marina, Blue Moon Restaurant, main buffet open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Route 66, the one that we open until 6 a.m. And then a sport bar, piano bar also, ice cream parlor, nice coffee, tiki for those juice lover. So you can go there, and this is one of my favorite bar because you can pick your banana with orange and they will be mixing everything there, but it's a fresh tiki bar. Bowling alley, disco, jelly playhouse, family lounge. Remember that in some of the family property, we have this new concept for those families that they are traveling together for vacation, but also they can do activities together on the family lounge. Privilege category is our top service, privilege front desk, lounge area exclusive for privileged clients. And this is our amazing beach that we have in Bávaro, Punta Cana area. Let's go to Jamaica. In Jamaica, we have two amazing properties. We are about 45 minutes away from Montego Bay Airport. Ocean Coral Spring is our family property, and Ocean Eden Bay, adults only hotel. Remember, The only destination that we allow exchange privilege is in Jamaica. You need to be in the adults only hotel, and you can go to the family property and use the facilities without any restriction. Ocean Coral, as you can see here, is very close to the ocean. We have pool view, we have swim up, we have ocean front, we have rooftop, lobby and lobby bar. Daisy families category, facing to the aquatic park, privilege master suite, rooftop, swim up, rooftop ocean front, and then our aquatic park family lounge and a la carte dining, Sakura, Italian, Tali is our Indian restaurant, Martha's main buffet, and then Route 66, sport bar, jelly snack, coffee, piano bar, and our theater. Then let's go to the next one, Ocean Eden Bay, adults only hotel, next door to the family property. You have your own lobby, you have your specific room category like garden view, swim up, pool view, bowling alley that we are sharing between both property. That's why you can see kids in this area. Lazy River that is dividing Ocean Coral from Ocean Eden Bay. And the vibe for this property, different activities like beach party, fun party, we have DJ, we have light music, we have our Sense restaurant with extra charge. That is part of the culture in Jamaica destination. Marlin main buffet, Blue Moon restaurant, Stay House, and then let's go to Mexico. Mexico, we have 3 hotels on direction to Riviera Maya and another one to the Cancun North area. So for example, that one is Ocean Maya Royale that we have completed also a renovation. So the hotel is located in Playa del Carmen for those people that they are looking to explore Riviera Maya, Playa del Carmen. The hotel is about 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from La Quinta Avenida, the Fifth Avenue. Here you have the vibe, young people that they want to have fun, Junior Suite Maya Deluxe Ocean View, and then a la carte privilege restaurant, sport bar, Blue Moon, 2 different pools. One of them is for activities pool, pool bar, fun party, DJ, live music, and the other one is our quiet pool. Then let's go to talk about Ocean Riviera Paradise, just 10 minutes away from Ocean Maya Royal on direction to Playa del Carmen. So the hotel offered 3 different sections, family section, privilege section, and El Beso adults only section. We had a train that is crossing by the property and leaving the guests by the beach area. Just in case and you want to explore all the property, you can walk or you can take the train. Lobby and lobby bar, Daisy Junior Suite as part of the family property, Junior Suite pool view, Privilege Master Suite swim up, Privilege Junior Suite pool view, garden view, rooftop, swim up, and then a la carte dining also available. Italians, Japanese, stay house, Mexican, Blue Moon. Remember, in all the hotels that you see Blue Moon restaurant, it is adults only dining option. Best Vela snack restaurant, and then a main buffet, Route 66, a sport bar, piano bar for those people that they are looking to have some fun away from the kids, so they can go to the piano bar that is adults only bar. Our snack restaurant, Fresco Bar, Mais Coffee, Ice Cream Parlor, Aquatic Park, Family Lounge, bowling, our theater, and then the last arcade is part of the new addition that we are having on this property, Aquatic Park. And let's go to talk about Ocean Coral Turquesa, Puerto Morelos. As you know, Puerto Morelos is located between Cancun and Playa del Carmen, just 25 minutes away from Cancun Airport. This hotel has amazing location if you want to visit Cancun or if you want to visit Playa del Carmen, Riviera Maya, or very close to the airport. It's a completely oceanfront property. So here you have the lobby, the new renovated room junior suite deluxe, privilege junior suite, privilege honeymoon suite, Blue Moon restaurant, Villa Marina, Italian, our Italian Terrace Italia, Girasol Mexican restaurant, main buffet, Route 66, Ocean Burger by the activities pool, Mice Coffee, Ice Cream Parlor, Fresco Bar, Jelly Playground, Bowling, Arcade also available on this property, and the Privilege Pool that is, in a separate area, the last U, that is exclusive for privileged clients. You have bottle service, you have valley beds, you have a privileged lounge, privileged restaurant, exclusive for those clients that they are looking something more exclusive. So you can thinking about this. The new hotel that we opened about last December. So the hotel is Ocean Allure Costa Mujeres, located in the area of Costa Mujeres, about 45 minutes away from Cancun Airport. So the hotel location is next door to the Secrets, Playa Blanca, and Rio Costa Mujeres. So the hotel is adults only, couples only, perfect for those lovers that they are looking a very nice long station of beach. So it's a very clear water. So Costa Mujeres is the only destination that don't have the problem about the seaweed. Here you have amazing rooms with ocean view, ocean front, pool view. You have a swim up category. This is our master suite, perfect for honeymooners that they are looking something more exclusive, completely ocean front. Honeymoon suite pool view, swim up, junior suite ocean view, junior suite pool view. Privilege in this hotel is the only building facing to the ocean. So this is very important to know that in this property, our privileged client, they have the better view, the better location, and also it's an exclusive rooftop pool area that you have on your building when you are privileged category. You have a bar. It's amazing to go to see the sunset or people that they are waking up in the morning and they want to see the sunrise. So, but this amazing area exclusive for privileged clients. Then a la carte dining, Blue Moon, Teppanyaki Japanese restaurant, steakhouse, Mexican snack, Italian, sport bar, lobby bar, piano bar, mice coffee, our sweet corner. And then very important to know about this property, just in case you had a convention or group that they want to host their group in the Caribbean, you can thinking about this property. We have capacity for 500 people and 60% from the room inventory, they are with 2 double beds, and the other 41% from the rooms, they are king bed, perfect for groups. This is our bowling alley. Lazy River as part of the activities amenities in this hotel, and floor rider activity for free, no extra charge. Perfect, for those clients that they want to have some fun. So you can use this without any restriction. And our new concept for virtual golf that is also included in this hotel. Pickleball court, so you have a group also and they are looking to play or stay together. So we have this amenity available. Okay, spa, ice bath, yoga as part of the activities, and then privilege. So as you know, you have your bottle service, privilege lounge, private beach area. El Beso section, remember, is our adults only category, adults only experience as part of the family property. Destination wedding, so just in case and you had a couple that they are looking to get married, remember that we offer 12% commission for the wedding package before tax. And then Mexico and Dominican Republic. So we have our same-sex weddings. We have Catholic, we have symbolic, we have Mayan, we have same-sex, and Indian weddings just in the new hotel Ocean Allure Costa Mujeres. Okay, just to have an idea about the setup that we have on all the hotels in Mexico, Dominican, and Jamaica. So here, some picture about the reception, the decoration, the venues. This is in Mexico, for example, is our chapel for 150 people. So here you have a very nice bridge, Italian restaurant, Ocean Allure. Remember, we can do here South Asian weddings. So the hotel is perfect for this kind of weddings. So this is our premium venue using the privileged rooftop with the best view for the Caribbean. And then H10 Pro. So remember that it's our platform that we use for travel advisor. We offer 14% commission plus free transportation from the airport to the hotel when you book on the website as part of the H10 Pro platform. So here you can scan this QR code or just take a picture and you can access to all the benefits when you book directly. And also, if you are in the US territory, remember that we have our reward program. For every booking that you are doing with any tour operator, we are giving cash. You need to go there and register all your bookings and get your cash. Here's some of the benefits that we have when you book on the website. My booking reward. Onyx is the platform that we use for pay commissions, our media site, and that's all the information. Here you have my email. Let me know if you have any question, if you need any special request, or hey Ismael, I have some clients, but I want to make sure that you have a special amenity for honeymoon, for anniversary, or something like that. I'm here to assist you as many times as you need my help. Please feel free to contact me when you need my help. So
Awesome. Thank you very much, Ismail. So, is Layla and Tracy available? Here they are.
Hello.
Hello, sorry about that. You're back in the room. There's a couple of questions that have come in with regards to I think to a majority of them. I am going to send them out to each of you so that if you've got anything specific to your hotels, please, if you can email the agent directly, just because we have got a minute left and I don't really want to go over today. So thank you. We have had Ismail with different hotels. We've had Layla with a different Caribbean experience, and we've had Tracy with completely different Caribbean experiences. So thank you. It's been a great session. Now we come to the part of the day where we test all the agents. So if everyone can go to chat, make sure you drop down says everyone. Ismail, you'll need to think of a question you've covered during the presentation and don't do the
yeah.
bowling one. New one. So Layla, you have a little question for us from your
Do.
presentation. Right, fire
Absolutely.
away.
So we've discussed our two separate rotations. So which lady ship is sailing our 4 to 5 night rotations in the Caribbean?
Okay, so we've got a bit of a mix
We
here.
have.
We've got a very big mix here. So the first person was said brilliant. Would that be the correct answer? No.
We've
So the
spoke a
next
lot about
person,
a brilliant recently, but no, it is not Brilliant Lady.
so the next one was Sarah with Valiant.
That is
Would that be
correct.
correct?
Yes. Valiant Lady
Yay!
was sailing those 4 and 5 night rotations.
Perfect. Sarah, as a reminder for everybody, you have 10 points into the spin to win. Everybody else has one. If you get the answer correct and you're the first person, you get your 10 points. So, and I'll let you know tomorrow who the winners are. So, Sarah, you have your 10 points. Tracy, do you have a little question for us?
I do. Which is the smallest hotel in our portfolio? What is the name of
Solid.
the hotel?
I presume you want the exact name.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the island and the name of the hotel. Oh, okay, I've seen the right answer come in.
Okay, so I'm confused by that, and I was watching that presentation. I can't personally remember which one it is. So it was, hang on. So it's not St. Lucia. Uh, Tracy, what's the correct answer?
It's the full name, but nobody's put it. But I'm happy to accept the shortened version. Is the Atlantis Historic Inn on the east coast of Barbados with just 12 rooms.
So Elizabeth was the first
Atlantis, yeah,
person to say
Atlantis is good enough.
Atlantis. Elizabeth. So you have your 10 points. Ismail, been put on the spot there, but I'm sure you know how it goes. What's your question, please?
Okay, so tell me three of the main amenities that we have in the new hotel, Ocean Allure Costa Mujeres. I need just 3 amenities that we have from this hotel.
Okay.
Ocean Allure in Costa Mujeres.
See, this is going to take longer because it's got 3 things to think of. So, first person said Arcade Water Park Family Lounge. Would that be correct?
No, no. In the adults only hotel, we don't have family lounge.
Okay.
I'm
Next
talking
one
about the
is
new hotel in Costa Mujeres. So,
Costa Mujeres. This is where you had the flow rider, right?
right.
Is that a new thing?
See?
Okay. So I'm presuming, so we've got here Flow Rider, Lazy River, and Bar Spear.
Right.
So
Yep.
that would be correct.
Right.
Perfect. I'm liking the no sarcasm. That's a good one. So Carol, you have your points on this one. Guys, thank you. These presentations have been really, really good and really sort of shown the true diversity of the Caribbean and the different islands. So thank you very, very much. And thank you to all of the agents for being here. If you are watching it later, don't worry. It will be all over you'll all get a copy of the recording and it will be on our website. So if you want to rewatch at any point, please go ahead. We will send a follow-up from Ismail, Layla and Tracy as well, just with the relevant information that you need. So thank you very much. Thank you guys. Great presentations as always.
Thank you,
Thank you
everyone.
so
Have a
much,
good
everyone. Have a
day.
good day.
Thanks a
Bye.
lot. Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.